Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, welcome. If you are new here, I am the Blunt Reader, and this is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. In this reading, we're going to take a look at your energy, your person's energy, as well as the mutual energy between the two of you. In the extended reading, we will take a look at what this person is hiding from you, what spirit needs you to know about this connection, as well as your advice moving forward. If you're interested in the extended reading, then you can click the link down below in the description box. Because this is a general reading, it cannot and will not resonate with every single person who is watching this video. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website at thebluntreader.com. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thebluntreader. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into the reason why you are here. What is Capricorn's energy as it pertains to this connection, Spirit? We have the Hermit. We have the King of Wands. What is Capricorn's person's energy? What's the energy surrounding their person? The Tower. And the mutual energy between Capricorn and their person. Six of Cups and the Chariot. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it definitely looks like there could have been some sort of shakeup. Could be a breakup because we do, that rhymed, because we do have the Six of Cups here. So the Six of Cups is about reconciliation. So it could be that you are reconciling after a breakup. Could also be that you just had a whole lot going on in this connection. A lot of things just creating tension between the two of you. Even if you didn't break up, this reconciliation could be just trying to move past whatever dark cloud has been hanging over this connection. But the Chariot is here, which is about moving forward. I feel like somebody needs to get a handle on their emotions though, because this Tower energy in your person's energy, it feels like if you have somebody who kind of holds in their emotions, their feelings, they don't talk about it, they just bottle it up, and then it gets to that point where it can't be contained anymore and they just kind of blow up. That's what this Tower feels like. But I feel like it's because somebody needs to get a handle on their emotions. For your energy though, I kind of feel like you are being a bit antisocial with this Hermit being here. Being a recluse. I don't really know what that means. Isn't that a spider? I don't know. I don't know what that means, but recluse is what comes to mind. Please clarify the Hermit and the King of Wands. We have Death in reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could also be dealing with a Virgo. Why is Death here in reverse for Capricorn? Got the Chariot in reverse. Okay. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we got the Chariot in reverse in your energy. And then we have the Chariot in the upright. This energy over here feels stubborn though, which may be why you're kind of being antisocial. Not really trying to make it work. Please clarify Death in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. How do you get to the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups with this Death in reverse and the Chariot being here in reverse? Please clarify the Tower. King of Pentacles. Please clarify the King of Pentacles and the Tower. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like the Six of Cups energy is definitely the mutual energy. I mean, it is in the mutual energy position, but I feel like it's something you both want. I still feel like somebody's being stubborn though with Death here in reverse, the Chariot here. It could be that somebody hasn't been willing to let bygones be bygones. So whatever has happened in this situation, somebody could have still been holding on to that. Four of Pentacles energy. Not willing to let it go, which is why Death is here in reverse, which is why the Chariot is here in reverse, because you've been kind of stuck in this energy because somebody has been unwilling to let something go. Could also be that somebody is holding back. I'm not pointing the finger, Capricorn, but I do feel like it's you that's holding back, that's being a bit antisocial, being a bit stubborn because you want it to go a certain way, possibly. I don't know. But I feel like, especially with that Tower energy and it being about somebody holding on to their feelings, Four of Pentacles energy again, I feel like it gets to that point where it all comes out. We got two kings here. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Just because they're kings doesn't mean that it has to be, two men. Could be, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like you and your person are both very dominant. And so because you're both very dominant, it's always a fight for, who's going to come out on top, who's going to be the most dominant. I feel like you're butting heads for sure. I feel like there's a very strong connection between the two of you. With this Nine of Swords, it was actually at the bottom of the deck when I was pulling the cards for your energy, which is again why I feel like Capricorn, you might be, I'm not going to say it's all your fault, but, you may not be making it easy. Please clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Definitely feel like there was some sort of ending. Somebody walked away, or you both just, you might have still been together, but things were very different, very distant. But I still feel like the focus is moving beyond the conflict. The Six of Swords is about moving away from conflict, which I feel is the ultimate goal here. But somebody is being stubborn and is still holding on to something. Please clarify the Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups. Three of Cups. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Could be because somebody was cheating. Somebody thought somebody was cheating with the Nine of Swords. Because I feel like I said this in somebody else's reading, and I don't remember whose reading it was, but it was like for one group, there was definitely cheating, and if that was the case, then you knew about it. You found out about it some kind of way. You knew for a fact that this person was cheating on you. But then there was another group where insecurities came into play, and this person may have felt like their person was cheating or was doing something that was sneaky, and that wasn't really the case. With this Nine of Swords here in reverse, I feel like that could also be the case here. Like somebody thought somebody was cheating, possibly because they were holding on to something that happened in the past, maybe something they didn't talk about. Maybe it's from a different relationship, but I feel like it's just a false narrative. That's not actually the case. And again, I feel like for you all, it's the same thing. If your person is cheating, has cheated, then you know about it. If not, though, your person may feel like you're cheating or that you're doing something. There's a lack of trust here. Let's put it that way. For some reason, I feel like I said this in Scorpio's reading. In one of their readings. I don't remember. Anyway, feel like there's a false narrative that somebody is telling themselves, and they have to get out of their own head. They have to let go of whatever is causing them to think this way or feel this way. Please clarify the Chariot and the Six of Cups. Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Got the Hermit again. The King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So now we got three kings and one queen. Seven of Swords here, some sort of deceptive energy, but because it's here with the King of Cups, I feel like it has to do with the emotions, though. Could be actual deception. I'm gonna clarify it in a second, but I feel like it has to do with the emotions. Like somebody not being completely honest about how they feel. It could be both of you. This is the mutual energy. So you may feel, some type of way about whatever. This person may feel some type of way about whatever. But instead of actually communicating that, expressing that in a way that's civil, it's this Tower energy where they've been holding on to it for so long that there's no more room, and it just all comes out. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like it's because there's no love here. I definitely feel like the love is there. The connection is there. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, like it's there. However, somebody has been deceptive when it comes to their emotions. I feel like it ties into this false narrative that's over here. So somebody may feel like the other person doesn't love them, doesn't care, isn't interested, something like that, but I don't feel like that's the truth. I don't feel like that's what it actually is. I just feel like it seems like a lot of false accusations. So while I feel like you may be being a bit stubborn, Capricorn, that you may be a little bit distant, which may also be why this person is feeling, how they feel, it's also like what you have in this connection and this is what you want. And maybe you know that, but maybe your person doesn't feel that. For whatever reason. I feel like I've been talking about love languages a lot, but you may have different love languages. So while you know how you feel about this person, you may not be showing it or expressing it in a way that makes this person understand that. And so they may question it. And that's where all of this anxiety, worry, stress, overthinking, coming up with all of these different scenarios comes from. That's on them if that is the case. However, you can do things to kind of help and reassure them. Sometimes you got to compromise in that way. Please clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. Lack of recognition is what I heard first. And I feel like it's for both of you. Why it's in the mutual energy. But I feel like for you may feel like your person doesn't recognize your efforts. They don't recognize what you do, and that may be why you kind of fell back. Like, why am I even trying then if you don't even see it? And then your person may feel like you're not recognizing them. Like you're not reassuring them, you're not showing your love, you're not expressing your love, you're not doing whatever. There's a lack of recognition here, and that's something that has to be worked on. But you got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, the 10 of Cups is here with the 9 of Cups. It's a solid connection. I feel like emotionally, y'all are good in terms of how you feel about each other. It's just the expression of that seems to be a little bit off. But this King of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse. The emotions are there. You definitely feel them. You both feel them. But it's like you know how you feel, they know how they feel, but you don't know how each other feels. Or at least that's what you're saying. The expression is what is missing. So, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper into this connection and see what's going on. But I do hope that this is helpful for you, that it gives you some guidance, some clarity, and some insight into your situation. If it resonated with you, be sure to like this video, leave me a comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you are notified. And I'll talk to y'all next time.